go.
So I did more of that one quest that was getting in the way of the main quest. They gave me the main quests.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
Ah, prison.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall our agreement?
Of course, of course.
Ah,
All right,
yes.
then. This way.
I've heard about this. Ah, yeah, alright.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steambird?
Yup, it's
It
gonna
would
be
seem
on your
that Miss
marriage.
Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier,
Sir, please don't say things like that.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you, then?
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed chatting with you more. You've definitely got more of that genius vibe going on. The boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like an emissary of legend. Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
Huh. Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another exclusive scoop.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory.
Oh, bowels.
I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to get a shot of it.
Oh, no.
Really? Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with you to make up for that loss?
Yeah. She really does know how to squeeze opportunity.
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of researchers?
Did you really have to use the word couple?
You guys make it such a thing, it's impossible not to...
Well, then, 2 solo photos will do.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. We've seen this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this new drink I came up with?
Oh, it's Barbara!
Siegeween.
No, that's... Oh, right.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you, take some pretty photos of our head nurse? Sure. Come on, Miss Siegeween. Over this way. Let's find a brighter spot.
Huh? Oh, sure. Do I have to smile?
Oh, that's me
How
as
have
a
things been
kid.
at the front
I
trip?
didn't like smiling. Anytime they made me smile, I would have to look like a psychopath in order to smile. Not even joking. I had to show all my teeth, or I didn't know how to smile. And every time I was like, I don't know how to smile. And I was like, look. And I tried, and they're like, no, that's not how you smile. And I was like, yes, it is. Yeah. And I was trying so hard. I was actually like looking in the mirror.
Same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes, but this place is still more or less the same.
I actually had like a breakdown once when I was a kid because I was like, why can't I smile? And I looked in a mirror and I was like, that's such a bad smile. I was like, actually like, why can't I smile?
Other than that flying ship,
Man.
it got a tad too much attention, I think.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurier? Miss Lorvine?
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you too should have your day in the sun. Not that you would want that, which is a pity.
And more's the pity? Or which is the pity? I think you said which is the pity. Jeez, these boots. Now, normally... these are
I'll just
dead.
leave
I
the
guess-
spotlight
I guess
to
I'll
you two.
spray.
I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway, regarding that Harbinger, I'm not sure you remember, but his 3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
Yep.
He sure did win them over, huh?
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must face extended sentences for abetting his escape.
Oh, actually, what about you? Are things gonna change for you too?
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will my duties. As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Oh, fair.
Hey everyone,
Fair.
the photo shoot's done.
I mean, she saved everyone, basically.
Good. In that
She
case,
didn't
let's call
like
it a
doing
day.
what she did.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory next time. Until then. All right. Last stop, the docks.
Oh, that's far. It's not that far, but whatever. Man. Ugh. Okay. Lift. You know what? Let's try and avoid them. Let's try. Look down, so I won't have to wait when I try to go up. Or no, I can just teleport.
Time to go.
I haven't seen them! They really are here! How did you know?
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together. Apparently, they've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole time since.
Pocket.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
It genuinely feels like this is deja vu because that's how you enter Fontaine.
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them. Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by, I'll help you make some more friends?
Dude, you gotta... Oh no. That's not... You don't say that out loud. Oh no.
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Sure. Please, write down my address.
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
Why is she saying that to him?
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
Got it.
Why was that so, like, robotic?
My, that Charlotte is rather
Time for a
perceptive.
photo.
She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you. So, how have things been, traveler?
I swear, no one in real life talks like this. Where's the joking around?
Father
Where's
says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
I swear, a lot of time I just want to... I want them to be, like, really funny.
Happy to help. So,
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
a diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. But when I thought it over, there were actually a number of things going for it.
Given that it's super freaking powerful.
It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and Poisson.
Well, that's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Neuvillette has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
So there's some reason for this that only Neuvillette knows about?
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself.
Oh,
Ah, yes, speaking of which, I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede a while back.
Isn't he real busy and stuff? Paimon didn't think he'd have the time for that.
no, he's probably just sitting at his desk staring straight forward at the wall, waiting for us to come. I guarantee you that's why he's doing this very moment. He's like, man. And the second you come in, he's like, oh, I've been swamped with paperwork, so I've been writing this stuff down. And then Sai's like, I really, really want them to like me.
But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What
Oh,
about
man.
Child?
That was too long-winded a joke.
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
The evil red Xbox eye woman. She's not that
Father.
evil, but she's well, given the situation, I understand why she did what she did.
Well, what do you know?
It actually
Come to the
helped
docks to
in our
see how
court
my children
trial.
are doing and meet the traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
Are you going to take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
That is our duty as harbingers.
Red Xbox.
Yes.
Look at that. That's literally her eyes. I guarantee you, it's because they gave favoritism to that one sword that I have on Bennett for PlayStation players. So they're like, alright Xbox, alright, we're on good terms. Look, we gave this woman Xbox eyes, come on.
Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching
Alright,
my
sure.
masks is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
I don't know if he's a rookie, but...
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
I love that they call her father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This will be more than enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, traveler, Paimon.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends.
Please, please let me get through this entire... I don't want to restart it, man. I don't want to restart it. I hate it when this happens so much. Please. Please don't restart. Please, please get through it.
All right, then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, it's Nouvelette. Hi. They probably just want... like, materials. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then, did I... Still say, please say it. Say go to the dog. No! 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 Just continue. That's annoying. I'm so annoyed by that. That was so much dialogue. Okay. Look, I see that. Please let me. 10 more. Oh yeah, I guess now I can finally go into that other area over here. Finally. Alright. Let's do it, let's do it. It's gonna give me a lot, too. It's gonna complete my commissions for the day. Give me extra stuff. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be pretty good. I am a little upset that it restarted my entire conversation. It lasted for too long to repeat. What am I gonna do? What is that?
Time to go.
What's the goal of this? I'm sure that they didn't just want you to hold your hand out like that. I'm sure that wasn't their goal. Hey, there it is. Oh, you can actually... Huh. There we go. Cool. I guess I can go under now. Again, look at that. Don't know what that is. Harmonious. That's not it. What was it? Here it is. That can be fired and erupted. Usually exists alongside golden signs that can detect the presence of characters. Only flee will targeting reticle for the potential or the only when a character stands next to a golden sign. Okay, okay. So the golden sign. Where is it? Alright, well, I'm doing that then. I'll do that later. I'm gonna do what it lets me do. Gosh, I missed this. I missed having chests in open world. I mean, I know how to do that. I just need the blue thing. Where is it though? Where'd it go? There it is.
Time to go.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Oh, hello. Is that where? Oh, look. Play 'em. Oh my gosh, only like 8 more Hydroculus. Yes. Prepared response. Yes. What? Excuse me? this thing. Oh. Hey, I can climb it. It's not that rude, I guess. Maybe. People go to never mind, it's very rude. It's a very rude statue.
Time to go. Follow me.
I don't know what this is, but it's unexplored stuff. That's easy.
We should make the most of these supplies.
I like wasted. The bubble of Gosh, my eyes. You know, they don't hurt, but they're just tired. Their fault. Guys, look how many wishes I can make. So it's 167 plus 33. I could have Farina right now if I wanted. But right now, I don't think it's the best decision. Because I've been saving for Raido. She'll be the best damage dealer. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it's the best. And I've also been farming. Also, I'll have way more wishes when her banner does come. Whenever it comes. I don't know if it's the next banner. When is this banner? Oh, it's 11 more days. I'll have at least 11 more wishes. Probably. Probably have one. Stand still. Hey, squirrel. That's your fault, squirrels. That's a healing jellyfish. I don't understand. I don't understand your issue. It's supposed to heal you. But what? I got a bit of damage? Let me stand in fire. It won't drive it home unless I damage it.
Allow me. A French maneuver.
get it. Why is it blocked? You're supposed to be able to get this even. It's because it's co-op. Oh, my eyes.
Yeah!
God.
We should make the most of these supplies.
That makes no sense. Fire has no resistance to water. Why was she doing 8K to that guy? Oh, that's the gold thing. Right, it's supposed to... I'm supposed to store it, right? Somehow? What's this? Oh. Oh, I have to do it better than that. Good. Whoa.
Allow me.
Dude, I just want the flower. Dude, calm down. Oh, not on my watch. Don't get those flowers. I swear, you touch those flowers, you're mine. Alright. He's like, alright, you stop touching flowers. Alright, my gosh, we have a flower fiend over there. You know what I can do now? What I've been trying to do. Here we go. That was so... Okay. So now I'll finally be able to complete that mission, and in the quest part of this, right? Yeah. I feel like it shouldn't be barred now.
Time to go.
I don't think that looks barred. What's wrong? Do I have to do the rest of the quests? But my friend didn't have to... My friend literally came to Fontaine after doing like... Oh. Good. Good stuff. Alright, 7 more. This is gonna be really good. Alright, and then the last mission. The last mission we're doing. The last mission. Where is it? There it is. Alright, we have to skip past. Gosh dang it. I really wish that while people were there, you could still do your story quests, because logically, you'd still be, the game should be able to process that. I don't understand why it won't let you. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. We finished this, so I'm just gonna skip past it.
Paimon sees them! They really are!
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of get?
It's a wonder.
Trick a friend.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I?
You sure are working hard to help Fremine so.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out.
Lynette, could you...
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. Father says that.
That's alright.
Oh, after Lady.
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, it could have been done. Furthermore,
That's...
I would agree. I suspect you'll.
Isn't he real busy? But back to the...
They say that he's returned to Snesh.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of...
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father.
Well, what do you know?
Are you going to take the nose...
That is our don't be too switching my masks. Yes, well, that depends on many things. As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
Okay, you know what? I'm not listening to anything
vision.
they're saying until I get to a part where we haven't heard. But
And
isn't
that's a
she
wrap
the
for
one
me.
who,
Huh?
while Traveler was
Greetings,
on the
Miss
ground, like,
Journalist. That is
I'm
correct.
passing out.
So forgive me, but
Wasn't
I will
she
not
the
be able
one
to
on
serve
the
as a subject
sidelines,
in your
like,
article. However,
according to
feel free to write as much as you'd like.
And then walking
The
away?
sea breeze is
I
quite
feel like that's
pleasant.
something that happened.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-skid.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this mu- All right, then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts
Alright.
Well, I guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we
You're
go see
right.
what Neverlette's doing?
I had to
As long as he's
restart
not
it,
so busy that he
even though
doesn't
that
have
was
time to
very...
chat anyway.
Okay, but yes, we're going to actually, do this over here. Yeah, my throat's been weird. Like, there's this one spot, like, right before my throat that just gets real itchy. I don't know why, but it's been like that sometimes. Like, ever since I was a kid, every once in a while. During the cold season, I feel like, mostly. Allergies, I guess.
It's finally evening. Risley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon
No!
doesn't want-
No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't care about Rising. That's a story, that's his hangout quest, and I couldn't pretend to care.
Time to go.
Alright. My friend was
Time
like,
to go.
hey, she really simps for Nouvelette and Risley.
Ooh, he really is there!
And she and whenever like she talks about their hangout, she calls them dates. But she's also Brazilian, so she might be like, I think I told her recently it's called hangout, but at the same time, if I call them that, if I call them dates, that's actually.
So, you really are here, Nouvelette. I didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
No, as I said, he was literally just staring off into space directly forward, waiting for us to talk to him.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Man, this guy can't. He really wants to always talk.
Aw, Paimon's glad
God
that you
dang.
remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all.
He's like, I get to talk to Traveler and Paimon at 2 p.m. Yay.
Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
What do you mean? No one does that. No, well, some people do that, I guess, but it's just.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
He's posing for the camera, guys. Look at that. He's like, I have to make sure not to be emotional whatsoever when the camera is around. False the Lord deceived the heavenly principles and used Verenas in this.
Whoa. So that's what happened?
Yep. And then he whispered the rest to Paimon. I only saw Verena's part myself.
Focalord destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign. But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontanians from dissolving.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element. Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood, after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontanians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
Very good, Nouvelette.
Focalord must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Focalord finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too!
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask.
No.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, no. Alright, about the initial verdict that was passed on.
I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring narwhal.
that makes sense.
But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root cause of the disaster. At most, he would have had tangential liability.
Yeah, like, that's like, there's a business law thing where if your business has unintended consequences.
As for the judgment passed by the Oratrice during the trial, whether it was due to that liability by association or Focalors deliberately using him to buy time for us on the assumption that he would be able to hold the creature off, I cannot say.
Guess Focalors had Fontanians in mind the whole time. In the end, it was thanks to her that they finally became real humans. Hang on a second. Paimon suddenly got another question. Back when Fontanians hadn't yet become real humans, were the children they had also transformed Oceanids?
Life has always flowed like water. Do you recall how Fontanians would often come to the Fountain of Lucine to pray for children?
Yeah, Lynette said the fountain is
There's
where
only
all the
one
waters
that
in
does that,
Fontaine
and it's
converge.
annoying.
In truth, even those couples did not know that such prayers were no mere custom, but instead a form of ritual. Those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring water would later descend as new humans in the coming months.
Paimon sorta gets it now. Either way, it seems like this ritual won't be of any further use, but it'll probably live on as a local custom.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Alright.
Yeah, about that. Risley said Farina has already left. What's that all about?
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that.
Ah, Lady Farina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. She abdicated the post of Hydro Archon and left affairs related to that title to me, before leaving the Opera House.
Yeah, I hope she just lives as a normal human. I feel like that's all she wants.
I related Focalors' words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened nor comforted. She simply said that she was tired and needed to rest.
I'm sure it'll take a little bit to hit her, and she'll be very happy.
Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the Opera House, not unlike how an ordinary person might.
Finally. I mean, gosh dang, 500.
But she's still got a place to stay, right?
Well, no. She's out in the elements. Living off the land.
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food, clothing, board, or travel. In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. The wear and tear on her spirit will, of course, take time to heal.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. Like, she's probably just sitting, like, under a tree, like, laying down. He's gonna, like, alright, well, I guess I'll put some food right. Food! Just as I remember it! Right next to me! This is how the world repays me.
But now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalors the Hydro Archon, she can finally lay down her burdens and lead a normal life.
What about you then? What are your plans now that you've regained your full powers as the Hydro Dragon?
After Focalors passed on, the Oratrice also ceased to function. This matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts. From now on, I shall hear cases and pass verdicts by myself.
Looks like you're still considering stuff from the perspective of the Udex, huh?
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. But this power and this duty, in a manner of speaking, you could say that both were granted to me. As such, before I attend to my other responsibilities, I must first and foremost continue to serve Fontaine as its highest judge. The duty of the Hydro Sovereign and the duty of the Udex shall coexist within my person. Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem, which is that the Opera House shall no longer produce indemnitium.
That's true. That power was derived from the people's faith in the Hydro Archon, wasn't it? Wait, but the various mechs and machines in the city are all still okay. Where are they getting their energy from?
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a complete substitute. Another reason why I cannot quite leave Fontaine immediately.
Wow. This ancient dragon's authority stuff is really quite useful, huh?
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Alright, 2 more. We're halfway done.
Oh, that's right! They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something!
Leaving aside their intentionality, the 2 Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis. The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more, and I do not need the Gnosis's power. As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now, and avoid unnecessary conflict.
What complicated considerations! Paimon thought you were just giving it to them out of gratitude to the knave and as an apology to Child.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
He doesn't even mention it further.
You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume?
He doesn't even defend himself.
I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land. As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
A nation of dragons? You mean like you?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there. Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Large numbers of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity. Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like an undying flame.
Is this the fire area?
There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the knave that I believe may be useful to you. The harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
The Captain. Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui Harbinger doing their thing.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, Fontaine's doors will always be open to you. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis. When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
He explained that already.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you. In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you 2 back to the surface. It went something like this.
Oh, it's gonna be an animation. Alright, alright. I'm gonna pet my cats after this and go to bed.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, Nervalet?
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference. I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third Descender on your person, yes?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him. It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense, which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you.
Jeez, that's why he switched it.
To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
The remains of the third descender? So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play, that is what she meant to say.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here.
I mean, the one who stole a Gnosis was that one lady who didn't survive. He's the fourth descender? One that the Gnosis are related to the Cinders, and two that one came before him and already died. Okay, so it seems like Lumine was the first or second descender. And then, yeah.
I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element-compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third descender. I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
Yeah.
Like...
But that's weird to say it like that.
Like being able to use elemental powers without a vision. That does sort of count as special compatibility, right? No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels creepy. Comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender and all. That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck. Once Child recovers, let's get some more answers out of him. Or go look for his master and get the answers that way.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
All right. Whatever the case, it seems like the crisis here in Fontaine's over for now.
Yes. All of Focalors' efforts were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a human. Was that really what she wanted?
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all. And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us?
Ah, finally! Oh my gosh, Prima Gems do! Oh, that's the water thing for a Traveler. Let's look at that. That's so good. 201 gold experience. Am I wrong? 201 wishes? Yeah, 201 wishes. Because now it's 34. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just look how many wishes I have. Look how many Primo Gems. 26,829. And then 34 Intertwined Fates. That's pretty good. I have 48 of these. And I've already had like 13 or maybe more wishes on this banner. Man, do I have a history at all in this one? Alright guys, honestly, until next time. Is he just gonna stay there? No, we finished it.
It seems from your expressions that you still ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I suggest that you fully It seems from your expressions that you still have more. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
What did he say?
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime,
Okay. Yeah, until next time.